If we can all put in the group chat I am in and show a picture of you guys on the call, just to encourage other people to jump on as well. And we'll be starting in 3 minutes, so please encourage other people to jump on too. Let's all blast the group chat, take a picture of you and the call and send it to the group chat saying, I am in. Let's encourage the newbies to jump on as well. And we'll be starting very, very shortly.
Okay. Who can hear me? Who can see me? Drop a number one in the chat box if you can hear me and if you can see me. And if you're excited as well, drop a fire emoji. Drop a fire emoji if you are excited to learn how to use the scanners today. Perfect. That is amazing. That is amazing. Guys, this call is literally going to be 50 minutes tops maximum, okay? And this whole purpose of this Wednesday basic scanner training is just to give you the milk of how to use the scanners because I know that a lot of you guys joined Aaron's scanner training on Thursday, but his one is a bit advanced. Okay. So if you've never ever traded before and you're joining these calls, it might be a bit confusing. But my aim and my purpose, my vision, my goal is to make it as easy as possible that even a 7-year-old will be able to understand what I am saying. Okay. So, guys, I really want you to get your notebooks out, take notes. And I want this to be very interactive. Okay. I'm the type of person, I don't just like speaking at everyone. I like people speaking at me, asking questions. I might even give a time for everyone to unmute themselves in order to ask some questions. But now, for those who don't know me, my name is Toyosi, and I am a trader full time. I've been doing it since 2019, December, but I've been doing it full time for the past 2 years now. Before doing this, I was a healthcare assistant and I decided to really take this seriously. And now I'm making more money than any healthcare job can give me right now. So I'm also one of the leaders at House of Riches, if you want to say. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into it. So I'm just gonna go to the Jiffy platform. Hold on a second, guys. How do I come off this? Okay, so now how do I access the Jiffy scanners? Okay. So when you click on Jiffy, when you search jiffylive.com, you have access to your educational portal, which allows you to have access to the educations and the scanners. Okay. So as you guys already know, the Forex and crypto, when you click on the Forex, you see the modules, you see the beginner, the intermediate and the advanced modules. Now, for those who actually want to learn how to use the scanners, when you go on the website, on the side, you will see scanners. Okay. Now, when you click on the scanners, you will see straight away we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scanners. Okay. So now, if any educators doesn't send out a trade idea, you can also utilize the scanners as well. All right. And I don't want you guys to get very overwhelmed when you look at the scanners. You're thinking, what, this is too much for me. I don't even understand. Okay. But if you actually break it down, I'm going to break it down to you. And once you have your confirmations, once you know what to look out for, it's so easy. Okay. Um, so one of the easiest scanners to use, to be honest, is Golden Era. Um, Golden Era. Right now, obviously, Golden Era hasn't called out anything for gold, but I'll get to that later, anyways. So as you can see, we've got 9 AI scans right at the top. We also this little box here. I hope you guys can see this little box. It has the Bitcoin icon, the currency icon, the free rectangle icon, and the can that looks like an oil is pouring out. So once you click on the icon, I've just clicked it now. You click on the symbols, and it shows you all the symbols that you can trade as a cryptocurrency. So I want you guys to write this down. The B icon that looks like Bitcoin means cryptocurrency. So if I click on the B, okay, and I click on select symbols, it shows me all the cryptocurrency that I want to trade, that you want to trade. As you can see, there is many cryptocurrency that you can trade. You are not just tied down to Bitcoin. You are not just tied down to Ethereum. Okay. And don't worry, guys, this is already being recorded. This is already being recorded. Don't worry, don't worry. I make sure, I make sure. Okay. So when you click on the B, which means Bitcoin, it means crypto, but that's a Bitcoin icon. It shows you all the cryptocurrency. There is XRP, there is Dogecoin, there's Solana, everything you can name it, and it's there. All right. And you got the E, that's the currency. Write this down, currency. Now, when you click on the currency, it shows you different currency pairs that you can trade. You got Australian dollar, which is AUD CAD. We got Australian dollar. We got AUD slash CAD, which means Australian versus Canadian dollar. Okay. As you can see, we got GBP currencies, we got Euro currencies, anything you can name it is there. All right. Now, if you click on this free little rectangle, which I still don't know what it means, but when you click on it, it shows you all the indices. Now, some of you guys here might want to trade indices, which is okay. We got NAS 100. We got US 30, which is Wall Street. We got SP 500. We got it here. All right. And then we have the cam with the oil. Once you click on it and you select symbol, it has Brent oil, crude oil, gold, platinum, and silver. All right. And then here we got the time frames. So when you click on this, where it says 30 minutes, we got the time frames. Now, I want you guys to write this down. Time frame. What time frame means is, for example, I'm going to say this in the easiest way possible because I'm here to teach you like you guys are a baby. All right. What a candle means, I don't know what just happened here. Let me go on. I think I zoomed it out by accident. Trend wave. No, okay, perfect. Now, what a candle means is, what a time frame means is that each candle represents that time frame. Okay, so this is a 1 hour time frame. So what that means is that per candlesticks means 1 hour per candlesticks. So this is how much the market has moved within a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is a 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. I'm just going to quickly zoom out because I don't know why I've zoomed in this much. Oh gosh, help me. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I've done here. Let me just refresh my whole thing because I've just messed it up. Forgive me, okay? I just got a bit messy too quickly. Okay, perfect. Okay, so per candle means 1 hour movement. So if I changed it to 15 minutes time frame, it will show me how much the market, it will show me one candle means 15 minutes worth of movement per candlestick. I think I've just messed up my chart. Let me zoom out, let me zoom out, let me zoom out. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now one candlestick means 15 minutes time, 15 minutes worth of movement, okay? So as you can see, each candle represents 15 minutes. That's literally what it means. Now, it's very, very important when it comes to time frames, okay? Depending on the type of trader you are, depends on the time frame you should be using. Okay. Now, what I mean by this is that if you are a scalper, all right, there is different type of traders. Please take notes. Okay. There is scalpers, there is day traders, and there is swing traders. Scalpers, day trader, and swing traders. Please take notes. Okay. Now, what a scalper is, they're in the market for a short period of time. Within 15 minutes, 30 minutes, they're in the market and they're out of the market. They take their profit quickly and they come out of the market. So now if you are a scalper, you want to use the smaller time frames. So the time frames you'll be using as a scalper is the 5 minute time frames, is the 15-minute time frame, and maybe the 30 minutes time frame, maybe not, but more is ideally actually, I would say 30 minutes. No, I would say up to the 15 minutes time frame as a scalper. Okay. Scalpers are literally in the market, quick in out. Okay. So now if you're a day trader, okay, you are now using time frames, maybe the 30-minute time frame to um the 4 hours time frame as a day trader. Because now as a day trader, you are willing to stay in the market for the whole day. This is why I don't know if you guys notice, sometimes an educator might say sell and another educator might say buy. And you're thinking, why is one saying buy and one saying sell? Because depending on the type of trader you are, you can get different analysis, you can get different outlook. Okay. A scalper can see a short-term vision of a sell, whereas a day trader can see a long-term vision of a buy. If that's making sense, I want you guys to drop a number one, please. If that is making sense, I want you guys to drop a number one. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Perfect. So a scalper can see a sell because a scalper is in the market for a short period of time. I'm quick in out. I see a short sell position. I'm going to enter. I'm going to take my profit. But whereas a day trader can see a buy position and they're willing to hold their position for a longer period of time. Okay. Now, like I said, a day trader are most likely going to use a 1 hour time frame, 2 hours time frame, up to 4 hours time frame because they're looking at the bigger picture of what the market is going to do. Okay. And we got a swing trader, SWING. A swing trader means someone, a trader who is willing to hold the market, who is willing to hold a trade for days, a day, a week, a month. All right. Now, depending on the type of trader you are, depends on the time frame you will use. And guys, this is the beauty of trading because someone could be making money in a buy and someone could be making money in a sell. You just have to find what works for you. Okay. So now that is the time frames, that is the symbols. When you go up here, you can also look for the symbols that you want to. So if you click here, you can actually also change it and find and look for the currency you want to trade. So gold, and it automatically opens up. This is actually a beautiful trade, guys. I'm actually looking to enter a buy for gold. I'm even gonna probably use this as an example. But oh, I've missed it. Oh my gosh, it happened. No, guys, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. You cannot make this up. Ah, oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. You can I was literally gonna get you guys to take this trade with me on the call, but it's left us. It's left us. It's left us. I'm in the buy already. All right, you guys already in the buy. Oh, Archie's already in the buy. I'm in the buy. 5 minutes is on. Bruh, like I literally was, I don't know, you guys can see this, right? I literally put, like, this is a perfect entry as well. Because I literally put my entry here and I was going to get us to take this trade on the call, but I don't know what came out, why the market is moving so volatile, but we've missed it. But this is even looking like a good sell opportunity because it's in my red zone. But anyways, let me not get into that. But that is so annoying. Absolutely so annoying. Okay, cool. Um, so what was I saying? So yeah, we just talked about time frames. We just talked about how you can also search up different currencies. Now, looking at this trades, how do I know which? Because obviously, yes, the AI scanner is very, very good, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take all the trades from the AI scanner. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm going to take all the trades from the AI scanner. Okay, there is confirmations that you have to look out for. Okay. But before we actually move on, does anyone have any questions quickly about everything I've just explained when it comes to everything I've just explained in regards to like short-term traders, long-term traders? Is there any question? This is the time to ask. Um, no, perfect. Okay, perfect. Everything makes sense. Oh, there's news today. That's why. Ah, that is so crazy. That's so crazy. Hopefully we can catch something while we're on this call, but if not, okay, everything makes sense. Perfect. Okay, I just want to break down everything smoothly. And guys, obviously this call is going to be weekly, so you might find me repeating myself every week because we have new people coming on, but I'll try to make sure that I'm adding new things as well. Um, okay, where was I? Where was I? On this side here, I don't know if you guys know what this numbers on this side here means, but who can actually tell me what this numbers on this side here means? I want to break down every single aspect, okay? Who can tell me what this numbers on this side here means? Let's see what people are saying. Let's see what people are saying. The price. Okay, fairs. All right. All right. That's literally it. It's the price. Okay. So right now, the price of gold is currently at 3,391. So that means 1 ounce of gold is it costs $3,391.915. Okay. Currencies are always gaining value and losing value. So every time you see it moving, it just means that the prices are changing. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else I need to show you guys. I think that is it. Perfect. Now, before I enter a trade, all right. For example, this trade, you can tell me here what this trade is calling out. Is it calling out a sell or is it calling out a buy? And why is it calling it out? Like, why? How do you know if it's a sell or a buy? Okay, Ellie said, hold on, all was going affecting everything. Ellie saying buy, Dragonton saying buy, blue line, points of interest. Dragonton, yo, you're too fast, man. You're too fast. Buy, because Luke, okay, perfect. Buy, perfect, perfect. So this scanner, Trendwave scanner. By the way, guys, we're looking at Trendwave, by the way. Trendwave scanner is calling out a buy right now for gold on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay. Now, how we all know is a buy from the fifth on the scanner, sorry, is because the exit is above entry. All right. Your exit, for another word for exit is take profit. Okay. Your take profit is above entry and your invalidation, which is your stop loss, is below entry. Now, if the exit is above entry, it means that we are expecting the price of gold to gain value. That is why our take profit is above, because we are expecting gold to rise up in value. So that means we're buying. But if it's the other way around and the exit is below the entry, it means that we are expecting gold to lose value. We're expecting a sell. Okay. Now, how do I know which trades to take? Because I'm not just going to take any trades that the scanner calls that. I have my confirmations. Okay, if you've ever been on my call, I don't know if everyone here is new, but if you've ever been on my call, who can name me? This is Trendwave, by the way, Davina. This is Trendwave. I'll get to kill shot afterwards, hopefully. Who can um who can name me one no, who actually, guys, name me a confirmation I've spoken about before. If you guys have ever joined my calls, okay, confirmation. Oh, kill. Oh, is that what you mean? Like kill shot, as in this kill shot scanner is a confirmation. Is that what you mean? Okay, yeah, we can rock with that. We can rock with that. We can use kill shot as a confirmation. That's good. Well done, Davina. What else? What else? What else? Confirmation with the volume. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for when I'm before I take a trade, even though yeah, that's very important. But what are specific confirmations that I want to look out for before I take a trade? There were specific ones I was mentioning before. The news, nope, nope, nope. Go educated. Trend, yes. Number one, trend. Okay. Number one is trend. Now we have three type of trends. Okay, we have uptrend and we have downtrend and we have consolidation. Whenever a trade is consolidating, ideally, I do not want to be in that trade because the market is confused. But we have an uptrend and we have downtrend. So an uptrend creates a higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. So if a market is moving in the uptrend, ideally, I would love to be looking for buy positions. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and put I'm going to put a whiteboard. So there's uptrend, downtrend, and consolidation literally means when the market is bouncing up and down in the same price, in the same zone. Okay. Um, okay. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, so we have the uptrend. An uptrend is when the market does this. Let me see what God is saying. Huh? Wow, God is, you know what? God is moving too fast for me because it's not waiting for nobody. It's not waiting for nobody. Don't worry, guys. Hopefully we can catch something, but if not, we'll go again tomorrow. So this is an uptrend. The market is creating a lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. This means that I am looking for buy positions. Now we got lower low, higher. Oh, that's so terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Um, okay, downtrend. So we got the how does downtrend? Okay, we got the sorry, wait. We got the low. Yeah, so we got the higher high, lower low. No, wait, what? I've just no, this is reverse psychology, guys. My brain has done reverse psychology. Now my brain is confused. Okay, so for uptrend is lower low, higher high, lower low. So that means for uptrend, no, that was for downtrend is higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. Well, you guys know what I mean, right? Because my brain has done like, whoa, reverse psychology. So this is literally it. Yeah, you guys get me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got the lower low. No, we got the higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low for the downtrend. So ideally, this means I am looking for sell positions. Okay, I am looking for sell positions in the market. So if the market is going in a downtrend, but the scanner is calling a buy, I'm like, yeah, sticky one. Okay. And we got the consolidation. Okay. So when the market is moving in the same, like in the same zone. Okay. So it's literally bouncing like this. Okay. The market is literally confused when this happened. Yes, you can trade it because it's literally bouncing in a supply and demand zone and it's very, very good. But the market is confused. It doesn't know what it's doing. All right. So now we've spoken about the trend. All right. Let me go back to my screen. So yes, so we've spoken about the trend. All right. Who else can tell me what else am I looking for when it comes to confirmation? So we've spoken about this trend. I've spoken about this in my previous trainings, but if not, I'll just run through it now quickly. I like this call to be interactive, so let's make sure we're talking. Pullbacks, no, I'm not looking out for pullbacks. Pullbacks is actually a good idea, actually, but pullbacks is only good for when you're looking for re-entry. Okay, meaning that we're looking for re-entry, but no patterns, no. Can we look for trends on this entry? No. So another thing I'm looking out for, okay, guys, is my POI and POC. All right. My point of control and my point of interest. Who can quickly tell me in literally 30 seconds what POI means and POC means? Who can literally tell me what POI mean and POC mean? Point of entry. Okay. No, no, not yeah, point of entry, yeah. Point of interest, yeah. Okay, perfect. Point of interest, okay. And now POC is point of control. So my point of interest means that okay, what happens to the market? What happens to the price when it's at a specific point? And who is in control in that specific point? Okay, so point of interest, what is happening in that zone? Like, for example, here, right now, I don't want to enter this right now because it just looks confusing. Okay, but here, who is in control of the market right now? Right now, we can see that sell is in control of this market. Even right now, the market is consolidating, and we've even reached a point of interest where the market potentially sell. Yes, this could be a good trade, but it's not good. It's not a perfect entry for me. Because what could potentially happen is it can drop down a little bit, probably touch stop loss, and then now start to rise up. Okay. So who is in control of the market at this price? Who's in control? And this is my point of interest. So right now, my point of interest, let me put a horizontal line. That blue line I just put in, that's my point of interest. Okay. And here is another of my points of interest. I just put blue 2 lines, yeah? I just put blue 2 lines. Okay. Right now, this market is consolidating bad. It's confused. Okay. But just by looking at this market, it can potentially drop, probably smack stop loss, and then buy. So even though it's a good trade, I see where it's coming from, but I'll be in drawdown if I enter this trade. Okay. So we got points of interest. So we got trend, we got point of interest, point of control. Okay. Now, also what we also want to look out for as well. I don't know if you guys can see the red blood. I call it the red blood and the blue diamond. Okay, the red blood and the blue diamond. When you see a red blood, it means that there is potentially going to be a reversal of movement. So meaning that if the market is moving in a buy position, but then you see a red blood, it means that a reversal for a sell is going to take place. Does that make sense? I want to see who's listening. Okay, perfect. So if I see a red blood, so if the market is buying, like for example here, we see the market buying, and then we see a red blood, then we see a rejection taking place. It means bing, bing, look out for a sell position right here. All right. If I see a diamond, it means that there is a potentially going to be a reversal of a buy. Okay. So this means that if the market is selling and then we see a diamond, it means look out for a buy position. That there is potentially going to be a reversal for a buy. Does that make sense, guys? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's one of the things I'm looking out for as well. Now what else am I looking out for? I'm looking out for if the market has been overbought or oversold. Guys, I know you're probably thinking, right, Toyosi, this is a lot of confirmation. You don't have to use all 5 confirmations, all 4 confirmations. If you want to pick 3 confirmations, please pick 3. Okay. But I'm just literally giving you all different confirmations that you can now take, study, and implement. Okay. Now, what else am I looking for? All right. I'm looking for if the market has been overbought or oversold. Now, how do I check that? You guys can see this here. You got the green, you got the red. You got the green, you got the red. The green means that it's been overbought. The red means that it's been oversold, or well, this is a perfect example. This means a good oversold. That means it's been very, very oversold. Here is overbought. So now if the market has been overbought, I'm looking out for sell positions because one thing I've learned about currencies or anything you want to trade, the market is not always going to keep going up. Right? So let's say, for example, the market keeps going up. At some point, even Eden, you said this pullback, right? So if the market's been overbought, we are expecting a pullback. We're expecting it to now sell because I want to give an analogy. There is a new trainers out in Foot Locker, right? It's now sold out. So many people bought it. Now, because of the demand, people are naturally going to sell that trainers, right? That's the same with the market. If something's been overbought at some point, the market is going to recorrect itself, pull back, and come down. So if the market's been overbought, but then it's telling me to buy, I'm thinking, but it's already overbought. It's already done a lot of buying. Does that make sense? It's already done a lot of buying. So why am I going to buy the market? I'm now expecting a pullback. I'm now expecting the market to come back, recorrect itself, and then continue to buy. That's literally it. So that's what I'm looking out for. If the market's oversold and it's telling me to sell, I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to wait for a pullback, then enter a sell position. If that's making sense, drop a number one. If that makes sense, drop a number one. Does anyone have any questions quickly? Does anyone have any questions quickly? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I see LA Pips in the building. Guys, LA Pips is going to be going through advanced training tomorrow because his one is advanced. So if you guys want to really expand your knowledge and capacity when it comes to trading, join his course tomorrow. Because right now, I'm giving you milk. Okay. I'm giving you milk. So this is just to prepare you for his course tomorrow. Okay. Wow. No questions. No questions. No questions. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. No, thank you. Very no, you explain things very well. Thank you. All right, thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. So I've spoken about. I hope I haven't missed anything out because me, I don't really have notes when I'm teaching. I just flow. So I've spoken about the POC and the POI. I've spoken about the ribbons. I've spoken about the overbought. I've spoken about the overbought, oversold. Um, okay, perfect. I love you guys said kill shot. Let me just put my laptop on charge quickly. Hold on. Sorry, guys, just put my laptop on charge. Okay, perfect. A lot of you guys said kill shot. Ooh, a lot of you guys said kill shot as one of the confirmations, which is good. So if I click on kill shot, and guys, once again, I'm not a professional at kill shot. LA Pips will be going through that tomorrow, but I'm just going to be showing you how you can also use kill shot as a confirmation, but in the most easiest way possible. Okay. Oh, this is for US 30. Okay. Let's change it to gold. Okay, I'm just changing it to gold. Wow. Okay. Kill shot is saying a buy for gold, right? The M1 today is up, and the M15, M30, H1 is above. I mean, the M15 is below. Okay. As you can see, the trend is uptrend. The POC, the point of control, is below. Okay. So the POC, how do I explain it? Okay, let me zoom out of this chart. God is dropping ads at the moment. Yeah, God is dropping right now a little bit, but I'm gonna show you how I basically find my entry point. Hold on, guys. Okay. You guys can see this yellow line here, yeah? That's my point of control. And right now, in the 15 minutes time frame, it's below the point of control. Okay. So if it's above it, it means we're looking out for buy positions. Does that make sense? So ideally, if all of this says above, it means a strong indicator that we are going in for a buy. But this is not to say that there is two down, but the rest is up. That means it's not a good trade. It is still a good trade because ideally the more. So let's say for example there is more buys, there's more ups. Ideally, this is a strong indicator for a buy. So like for example, this is perfect. I would take a buy right now. Obviously, don't take it right now. Oh yes. Oh, no, sorry, guys. I'm looking at the chart. Sorry, it's the trader girl in me. I'm literally looking at the charts as we're speaking. As you can see, this is looking, I don't know. LA, should we take this? Should we take, because like I've been looking at the market as well. But right now, so guys, this is where I wanted us to take the trade here, yeah. But as you guys saw, it left us. It went up, and then now it's at my supply area. So ideally, let me look at the 15 minutes time frame. I want to get a good entry, but the chart is too messy. It's too messy. Let me look at the five. Let me look at the 1 minute time frame. Okay. So right now, it's currently at my red zone, which means that there's a sell position that's going to happen. But this is a 1 minute time frame, so just quick scalp. So ideally, I might want to wait for it to come down here to 3385 before looking for a buy position. So basically, guys, also what I do as well, anytime I'm entering a trade, I always use a smaller time frame to get a good entry. Okay. So I always use 1 minute time frame to get a beautiful entry because yes, it's calling out a buy, which I see is why it's a buy. But now I want to wait for the perfect entry. Okay. So right now I want to wait for gold to at least come back here before looking for buy positions. So I've even marked it up. Yeah, I wanted to go back to this. I wanted to go back to this supply the demand area. Okay. And then we can look. But hopefully this can happen while we're on the call. But if not, it as well. The market's going to close soon. We don't chase the market. Okay, as you guys can see, it's already dropping to my entry. It's already dropped. It's trying to. So imagine if we entered here, we'll be negative. We'll be in down draw, right? So let's see what happens then. Um, get it in. Can you explain high? Okay, let's see questions. Can you explain high lows thing with the chart? Okay. Let me show you the high lows, uptrend and downtrend. For example, let me look at Bitcoin. Mm, let me see what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Let me see if I can find an example of lower low. Okay, we can call this an example. So here we got a higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Okay, do you guys see this? So this is a perfect example. So in this area here, I want to be looking out for sell positions. But as you guys can see, it's now done a change of character. Okay, a change of character. So which means that it was going in a downtrend, but now it has now changed to it has now broke the character. All right. So as you guys can see, it creates a higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Then it done a reversal and then it broke the character. Okay. Every time you're looking at for lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, you see how the higher high is here and you got the lower low here. Now, the higher high must be in between the previous higher high and lower low. Can you guys see this? If this ended up going above the previous higher high, this means that it's no longer valid. All right. So every time it creates a lower low, higher high, the higher high must be in between the previous higher high and previous lower low. Does that make sense? Now let me see if I can find an example for sell. Oh, you see, gold has now come back to entry. Do you guys see this? Do you guys bloody see this, mate? Call me a gold digger because look at that. Now, this is perfect. Now, I want to be entering gold buy because as you guys can see, it's now come into my entry. It's touched it, okay? And now it could potentially start to go up from here. All right. But before entering this trade, I want to at least wait for a good buy candle, a bullish candle. All right. And as you guys can see, I got my order block right here, yeah. So ideally, I wanted to touch at least 50% of my order block before looking for a buy position. Let me see. I can't even see you guys' messages. Let me go and okay, there's no messages yet. Okay. So this is what is happening now. Guys, I'm not telling you to buy right. If you want to, check out your own risk. Take it at your own risk, but please use correct risk management. Okay. But let's actually see what the scanner is saying for it before we even think about entering it. Let me change my usually ideally. Oh my gosh, it's basically luckily we didn't enter. Luckily we didn't enter. Luckily we didn't enter. This is why you have to be patient. How can I stop sharing my screen? This is why even right now, when it comes to gold, there's even news out right now for gold. So the market is very, very volatile. Let's check what gold is saying for trend wave. Okay, so 1 hour time frame is saying sell. 15 minutes time frame. Remember that time? Remember, oh, look, this is a perfect example. You see that the red blood now is doing a reversal, okay? And luckily, we didn't enter the buy as of now. Because remember in the beginning, I said to you guys, yes, it could sell, it can hit stop loss, and then it could continue to rise up. Who remembers me saying that? Who remembers me saying that? Okay. Because remember, the market was here at some point, it called out a buy. But I was like, guys, I see why it's a buy. I see why it's a buy. But what could potentially happen? It will hit stop loss and then it will go up. So right now, we just want to look for good buy positions. We want to look for a good time to buy. But right now, be honest, guys, the market is looking very, very scary because there's news and I wouldn't recommend trading right now. But yeah, luckily we didn't enter this trade here, even though I see why it's a buy. But what will happen is that he will hit stop loss and they'll continue to go up. Okay. It's really just about finding the perfect entry. All right. Does anyone have any questions? I want to quickly wrap it up. I want to leave the next 5 minutes to ask questions. And I even want to give you guys homework as well. Is that a bad thing if I want to give you guys homework? Is that a bad thing if I want to give you guys homework? Tell me, is it bad? Is it bad if I give you guys homework? Is it bad if I give you guys homework? Yeah, I should give them homework, innit? All right. Guys, I want to give you guys there is no other place like House of Riches. I tell you that. I tell you that. I'm going to give you guys homework, okay? And feel free to message me if you I'm going to give you guys the homework now, but this is optional, it's not by force. But if you guys want to send it to me for like approval, I will happily check it. And what I want you guys to do, yeah, sometime this week, I want you guys to I want you guys to actively take your own trades. Maybe try a demo account. Maybe don't try your real account if you don't feel comfortable. Try a demo account. Take a trade from the scanners and tell me why you took that trade. Tell me your confirmations. Okay, guys, write this down, please. Okay, so actively take a trade. Tell me your confirmations, what you looked out for before entering the trades. Okay. Um, what was your risk to reward on that trade? I don't know if I mentioned this, guys, when it comes to risk to reward as well. I don't think I actually did mention it. So different exits means different rewards. Okay. So invalidation is your risk. Okay. So let's say 1 to 5. So now you're risking 1% to make 5%. So that's literally what your take profit is. So if you take exit 1, it means that your risk to reward is 1 to 1. If you take exit 2, your risk to reward is 1 to 2. If you take exit 3, your risk reward is 1 to 3. Okay. A lot of people, like me, for example, it doesn't make sense for me to take. I mean, exit 1 is good because it's most likely going to hit, but there's no point me taking a trade that I'm only risking £50 to make £50. But I want to be risking £50 to make £150. So ideally, I'll go for exit 3. That's how it works. Okay. So now, what I want you guys to for your homework, actively take a trade. Let me even put my whiteboard up and write this down because even me myself, I'll most likely forget. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna write it down and then we'll call it a day. Okay, actively take a trade from Trendwave. Why did you take the trade? Okay, what was your confirmation? Risk to reward. What was your risk to reward? So meaning that what was your stop loss and what was your TP? Was it TP1? Was it TP2? Was it TP3? Was it TP4? Was it TP5? Number 4, outcome of the trade and why. Okay. So if the trade hits stop loss, can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. It only says 35 people can see my screen, but there's 48 people on the call. So make sure you guys can actually see my whiteboard. Um, so actively take a trade from Trendwave. Why did you take the trade? What was your confirmations? Okay. What is your risk to reward? What was your stop loss? And which take profit did you take? Did you use? And the outcome of the trade. Okay. Why did the trade win? Why did the trade lose? What did you not do? What did you do you get where I'm coming from, guys? Okay. That's your homework. All right. Next week, Wednesday, I'll be back again to the at the same time. But if you guys want to show me what trades you took, let me know. If you guys can also do this, sorry guys, I know I talk a lot. Oh, okay, quickly take a screenshot of this, guys. 3 seconds. I'm just going to wrap up in 2 minutes. One, and write your questions as well, as we're going through this. 1, 2, 3. You guys should have screenshot it by now. Okay, and now I'm going to stop sharing. I would like to share. Okay, perfect. There was something I was gonna do, but it just crossed my mind. Oh yeah. So before you take a trade, just for you to remember what I want you guys to do, or you see, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna go smack stop loss before, but I just knew it. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, yeah. So let's say, for example, you want to enter a buy, all right, from a trend wave scanner. You guys can see this, yeah. Long position means buy, short position means sell. So if you're expected to take a buy, you click on long position, put out your entry, okay, put out your entry, drag it to which exits you're gonna come off at, and then leave it like that, and then let it finish doing what it needs to do, and then screenshot and send it to me if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But that's what I want you guys to do, just so you have evidence. All right. So that's it, please. Next week, Wednesday, we'll be back again. if you want to send to me your trace that you took and you want me to give you your feedback, please, 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 I'm happy to do that. Since we have no questions, I'd like to wrap it up here because I have a meeting in the next 4 minutes. No worries. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you for jumping on. And honestly, guys, I'm excited to, really help you guys on this journey. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me privately. But now I release you. God bless you guys. Bye bye. Thank you, Miss Adelaja. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rick, for jumping on. Thank you, Lucas, for jumping on. Thank you, Ada, for jumping on. Thank you, Mo. I'm going to actually send the video. I'm going to put the recording in the chat, okay? Thank you, Silver, for